Happen to have some things to talk about.
Well, shall we?
I don't have time to play games with you.
I genuinely believe that people who think story does not belong in fighting games and shit like that are rather delusional. It'll be rather difficult to do anything with a fighting game if it was just fighting.
Get ready, fight!
Like, really difficult. And it's funny is because a lot of people that say that merely say that because, well, either because they're mostly into competitive shit or fucking fighting games don't have a great reputation for good stories. Here's my thing with that.
All right.
I don't think that's true.
Face your fate.
Yes, there's problems with a lot of stories out there, absolutely. But to act like it's all bad is highly delusional. It's the same energy as people who say, well, the Star Wars EU, like the original one, a lot of it was shit. It had to be like retconned or whatever the fuck. Not all of it was good, but it certainly was not all of it bad. There was a lot of good shit in there. And either that or fucking they have potential. But, you know, they just couldn't finish it because, well, most of the reason. And one of them is Disney decanonizing them. There's people who think, oh, it can't be that good because of this and because of that, and it's just like, that's delusional. And knowing that, a lot of Disney canon shit is just really pathetic.
A moment ago.
Like, really pathetic.
I challenge you.
Like, if I told you a lot of the fucking stories that happen in Disney canon and that I would maybe, that at all, maybe feel anything, the most common thing would be disgust, confusion, or just boredom. Like, there was a Darth Vader comic that came out where essentially he fought some battle master, I guess. Nobody knows who that guy is. Nobody remembers him. And it's like something about the drawing and the dialogue and shit like that just made me think they're trying way too hard to make Vader seem terrifying. And I just can't get behind it, you know? Foolish.
Victory.
I can't get behind it.
I don't have time.
Like, he had no fucking lightsaber, he had like a fucking force spike. At least I think that's what we're referring to. I know what a force spike is, but I don't know if that's what it was. I just knew it can contend with a lightsaber. It was just one guy, and we don't hear anything about it. We don't get any extra lore or nothing like that. It's just like, why did they build him up, and why should we care? So, yeah, with all that in mind, there's not to mention the fact that they're trying way too hard to add into the fact that he's a tragic figure, blah, blah, blah. keep milking them, they keep milking them. I'm just like, oh my god, shut up. Okay, that was pretty good. Like when the Padme's handmaidens showed up, I was just like, that's kind of fucked up. And not in a way like, oh, poor Vader. It's just like, that's just kind of fucked up. Like, it's just, like, how else can we hurt Vader? It just seems sadistic rather than, like, interesting. Now, granted, I'm the same person who thought it was really fucked up that he slashed up a handicapped person and everything like that. Like, that's nothing you see every day. I'm getting too distracted. Anyways. Story does belong in fighting games. You may not like it, especially when you compare it to other medium, but a lot of it is good. A lot of it has story. Just get someone that actually cares about fighting games and the characters involved, and you will have great stories. I mean, it's done before quite a bit. I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why Street Fighter and Tekken are so beloved is because they have potential to be good. They have potential to be good and do great things with the characters involved. So knowing that, it's very possible. Like, for instance, I love DOA 5 and shit like that, and I probably would enjoy DOA 6, but I could easily see the issues when comparing them to the original, 4 games. There's something missing. But I'm not gonna act like everything after DOA 4 is fucking trash. Hell, there's some things I do like in the Disney canon Star Wars shit, but it's overshadowed by so much history that the original EU had, that to act like the original EU doesn't exist because it's non-canon is fucking retarded to me. It reminds me of the same people who just go on and on and on about how GT is not canon, so it shouldn't matter. Why does being canon matter? Why can't it just be talked about? That like it's fucking taboo. Like Jesus, acting like fucking non-canon is taboo. It's the weirdest thing. I just find that very disingenuous. Demon Slayer, great example. The creator weirdly says that, well, the effects that you see for a lot of them are not real. Which I find to be bullshit because there's so much evidence showcasing that's not the case. Plus, if you're just saying it's just sword techniques, that just takes away anything that makes them interesting. That's like the creator of fucking Inuyasha says everything that fucking Inuyasha does, or even Sesshomaru for fuck's sake, anybody does, nothing matters. Or hell, the guy behind Naruto, everything that fucking Naruto characters are doing, the chakra and shit like that, yeah, not real. Not real. Everything Goku does, not real. Goku the Z Fighters, that not real. If you're just saying it's just swords, then that's not interesting. Like, if it's just a style, that's just kind of boring. Like, what the fuck? And furthermore, if they're not real, then how is it that someone like Tanjiro can, like, slam the ground with his sword to break a fall that should have killed him? If their effects are not real, why is water being coming out of his sword to help him break a fall? Not to mention a mist and shit like that. You're trying to tell me that's not real? Maybe you can make an argument for fucking Shinobu's fucking butterfly shit. That could easily just be illusions. Like, that can work, maybe. That can work. That can work, but all of it, no. Otherwise, what is the point of being a fucking demon slayer and not to mention the demon? You're saying that demons are real, but not anything else? That doesn't make any fucking sense. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. They actually do matter. You just need to look at the right spots, get the right kind of riders, and just accept that what's there. Maybe get a bit of headcanons, depending on what it is. So I don't think it's all bad or they don't belong. That's fucking stupid. They belong. And they do matter. In fact, in my next video, I'll talk about which fighting game stories affected me the most and why I love fighting games so much. So until then, see ya.